of the tape. Amir King Khan tipping the scales at 140 pounds, and he's got that reach of 71 inches. And standing Amir Khan. Terrence Bud Crawford, one of the pound-for-pound best in the world, fighting out of Nebraska, USA.
So they basically,
of all time.
You don't got Smash Bros on PS5, so they created their own version of Smash Bros. That's how I see it. Yeah. Smash Bros, you need the Nintendo Switch.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Bolton, England, here is the Olympic silver medalist, one of Britain's youngest ever professional world champion, a unified 140-pound champion of the world.
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Now going to get a little more loosey-goosey. Let's see how this one feels. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Khan versus Crawford part 2. Of course, Crawford with that TKO win in 2019 in New York City.
Amir Khan is and was one of the fastest fighters I'd ever seen. And then for the first time in his whole career, he got in a ring with somebody that was faster than him, sharper than him, threw clusters much better than him. So then he thought, what is going on here? It's a new world. How does he deal with it? Then now he's got to depend on his skills. But he didn't realize that until the fight. So this is why we're doing this all over again. Amir Khan now has to depend on his skills rather than his speed, because he knows Crawford has the speed to put him out.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Nice counter. You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. That jab doesn't score. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. And there's the bell for round 2. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
There was so much hype surrounding this match. I wonder if it can actually live up to the hype.
Did you see the nerves on a fighter stepping into the ring, Tom? It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Good defense on that right hand. Tough to be a judge in this fight, as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Off the charts action from... And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still want to fight.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Gotta look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move.
It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. They get 1 minute. The bell rings and we start the third. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
He missed with that jab. A perfect counter shot. Defense is not an option for these two. The straight right just misses. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Only catching air with that hook. That hook doesn't score. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Nobody home with that hook. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
I love that. I love that. Jab slick.
Switch on and get your boxing back together.
Power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away.
Come back in. You're better than that, kid. Just go back out there and get behind the basics. Get your jab back, get your rhythm back, and then we'll go again.
Come on, you're sweet focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round.
Go back out there and win this round. Get everything in the bag and
Sets him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shot.
that's a god-awful round, Outlaws. Come on. You let him back into the fight.
He'll see it and ride it out. Go up there and finish.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
Beautiful, that's it. Start sticking in a few body shots in there. Bury it up a little bit so he can...
Back at it in round 4. He misses with that jab. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
No rest for the weary. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. They both want the knockout. And that hook misses. That hook won't score. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. What would you tell this guy he's got to do? Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
It's not always about who hits harder. In this division, ring IQ can go a long way.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. They are giving us a high-tempo show. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
I see.
There's the bell for round 6. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Big swing and a miss with the hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Swing and a miss with the jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. As bad as boxing... Round 7, here we go. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, If it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Can't land the jab there. Terrence Crawford just got rocked. Crawford got hit hard, and down he goes. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Boy, this next round is... And we enter the 8th round. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
He threw the hook, didn't land. Lucky that hook didn't score. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a terror. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they...
Oh my God, Johnny! Crawford is dazed! A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
You'd like to see more jabs. Nope, that hook won't score. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Well, it's go back to the drawing board time. A unanimous decision victory.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision.
Yo,
What
GG's,
a play,
Bandito.
what tactics, what a game plan. What a result.
What up, Brodies? GG's, man. You still got it, bro. Good fight, man. It was a great fight, bro. He was cheerleading for me. I didn't have my headset on. I didn't know. I locked in. I told Aztec to give you the dub. He said he's done with the game, you heard? He said you